Talk a lot about the story that there's experience. My experience is a story. I mean, it's a problem. It's why I'm listening to non-duality videos and searching for what to do and what to know about what's going on so I can do what I need to do to get everything okay. So, and I hear about this story, okay, the problem is you don't exist, the world doesn't exist. It's just a story. There's a story of you, there's a story of the world. But that's hard to know what it even means. Doesn't seem to mean anything really. I mean, okay, so me as a story, but I still feel like it's a problem. So this word story doesn't penetrate. What does it mean is the question. To say that what is appearing, like me, for example, me, what I am, this person who has a story and has a problem and has a need to understand and to solve the problem and to get fixed. I say that's an appearance. It's appearing. And what it's appearing in is a story. It's appearing as a story. So what does that mean? And how is that any different from just what I'm already feeling and experiencing as everything? So the point is, what appears is, to say it's a story is to refer to the fact that what appears is always appearing as something. And what that something is, we call a story. That's a description of the movement. Because this something is moving, it's appearing in time, and that's why it has a story. Story is just a description of a moving thing. Description of a thing that is moving. And moving in an environment, some kind of place, some kind of situation, some kind of condition, that's what we call a story. And then, so the me experience is that I am part of that I am in a story. There's a story of me. And then, the non-duality message is to point out that it's a story, which means it's not relevant to what you are. Because what you are is this. Just what's here, without all of that stuff that I just mentioned, without all of that equipment, without all of that story. What you are is not moving in time. It's not moving in a described situation. There's no described situation here. There's no situation here. This is not a situation. Seems like a situation because the mind comes in and fills in all these details and puts it into a moving in place in a moving story. Calls this now, present, and fits in a past and a future. Builds this big souffle that I call me in my experience. But that isn't anywhere. It's not here. It's in the mind, maybe. It's who knows where it is. It's a construction of storytelling. And the center of it is a story of me, which is everything I know about me, what happened to me, what I want, what I'm like, what I look like, what I act like, how I relate to everything else in this story. But that isn't here. That isn't what is here. What is here is just this. And there's no story. I can't know anything about it. It hasn't happened. It hasn't happened yet. There's nowhere to get a view of it. There's no way to see even what it is. How can you see what this is? This is you. This is everything. You've got to see what it is to know the story. To tell the story, to see the story, to be the story, be in the story. There's nowhere to go to do that. This is just here as it is. And no one knows what it is. No one knows what it means, where it's going. It's not going anywhere. It's here.